9 o'clock in the morning. You're eating a bowl of pasta?
No, I'm eating a bowl of Nabisco Zitios. Of course I'm eating pasta. I need to gain weight. I'm wasting away, Dorothy.
What do you mean?
I got weighed this morning. I couldn't believe what I saw. 98 pounds.
What do you usually weigh?
99.
Ah, you lost 1 pound.
Thank you, Rene Descartes. I'm looking for advice, not arithmetic.
Ma, you cannot get upset over 1 pound.
Maybe you can't, I can't. For 50 years, my weight hasn't changed by an ounce. And as far as I'm concerned, until I'm back to 99, I'm no longer Sophia Petrillo.
Morning, Dorothy. Morning, Sophia.
Who?
Dorothy, do you realize it's only 2 weeks till Phyllis Strickler's Memorial Day beach party? That means it's only 2 weeks till we have to get back to our bathing suits again. Well, I just slipped into last year's bikini, and I think I look pretty good, but you give me your honest advice. Can I still pull it off?
Right now, I'd be surprised if you could cut it off.
Are you implying that I might have gained weight?
There's only one way to find out. Here's the scale.
Oh, fine.
Sophia, were you looking? No, actually, that's when you stepped off. But I know it's not a good sign when the first rebound goes into the low 120s.
Oh, Blanche, honey, don't worry. All you need is a little spring tune-up.
I suppose you don't.
No, not really.
Prove it. Put your money where your mouth is.
If there isn't already a sweet roll there.
Right, all right, but now nobody...
I always thought you had to pass 0 to hit that number.
Obviously, the scale is broken.
I'm not surprised after that kind of punishment.
All right, Rose, you think you're so tiny? Why don't you get weighed?
Oh, I don't need to, Dorothy. I never gain weight. Show us, Rose. Well, okay, but I can promise you I weigh exactly the same as I did on my wedding day. Obviously, we all need to lose a few pounds. And we might as well start right now. It's still 2 weeks until Phyllis's party.
Oh, but how?
We could try another health club.
Oh, no way, Rose. I'm sure you haven't forgotten what happened that time we tried that.
Oh,
remember the outfits that we ended up
Lord,
with?
have mercy.
Oh, Lord.
This seems like a nice club, but it's for women only. What's wrong with a nice co-ed gym we just saw?
Come on now, Blanche. That was nothing but a pickup scene. People running around in skimpy outfits collecting phone numbers.
That's not true. I was not in a skimpy outfit, and I got all these. Hello. My name is Yvonne. Have you been here before? See, go to a woman's gym, you get hit on by a woman. I work here. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to imply anything. She just thought you were a lesbian.
Yvonne, we want to join a gym.
Well, what kind of exercise are you interested in? Oh, nothing radical. Just lose a few pounds. Tone up.
Yeah, slim down.
Get into my summer wardrobe. Get into my winter wardrobe.
Get into my bathrobe. Yvonne, we are desperate women. You've got to help us.
I know just what you need. Aerobics. It's what I do. But Yvonne, you're much younger than they are. I know you'll love aerobics. It stretches every muscle in your body. Honey, I've been stretching this body for years.
Blanche, sticking your feet out of the sunroof of a Chrysler New Yorker doesn't count.
We have a beginner's class starting in 15 minutes. With some hard work, your body can look as good as mine. All right, we better get you some outfits. Oh, it's okay. We brought our sweats. Sweats? Look, ladies, if you're serious about training, you want to get off on the right foot, starting with good workout shoes. Now, these are beautiful and a bargain at $85.
$85? That's a bit exorbitant.
And expensive, too. Well, we do have cheaper brands, but anyone who's, serious about training wouldn't even go near them. Well, then we'll take those. fine. You'll also need aerobic suits, warm-up outfits, wristbands, headbands, leg warmers.
Wait a minute. Leg warmers?
Well, you need something to keep your thighs warm. What are you using now?
Friction. That's why we're here.
Ladies, I'm sorry. When you told me you were serious, I took you literally. Just forget this stuff. Wear your sweats.
No, Yvonne, we want all that stuff.
Yeah, we do. We really do. Well, I don't. I'm going to stick with my sweatsuit and my PF flyers. I'll see you girls in the locker room.
Yvonne, she's not serious.
Never has been, never will be.
Okay, then you'll need new gym bags, water bottles, vitamin packs, and most importantly, a sports training bra to minimize jiggle and bounce.
Yvonne, honey, I think you're missing the whole point of having breasts.
We'll take them.
Nice outfits, girls.
Shut up, Rose.
I'm Yvonne, and this is it! Woo! Woo! Okay, everybody, let's warm up! Woo! Stretch. It's wider.
That hurts.
I'm not having any trouble.
Why is it that doesn't surprise me?
Okay, everybody on their feet. Whirly birds! Jackhammer! Windshield wipers! Windshield wipers! Charlie horse! Charlie horse!
She has a cramp, you pea brain.
All that money, and we only went twice. Can you believe it?
What are you cooking now, Ma?
A Petrillo family delicacy. Double fudge, amaretto, ricotta cheesecake. What's in it? This cake is guaranteed to make me gain back that pound.
Ma, all this eating you're doing is ridiculous. Now, I am sure you are already back up to 99 pounds.
We'll see. Wrong again, Kreskin. Still 98. 98 pounds? I can't remember the last time I weighed 98. Probably college.
Where'd you go to college, Blanche? The University of Jupiter?
Girls, we still have one big problem to solve. How are we going to make ourselves look good for the party?
How else, Rose? By dieting. It's going to take a little patience and a little determination, but mostly it's going to take willpower. We are facing some long, painful, hunger pang-filled nights.
Who wants to lick the spoon?
I do. Maybe we could just change our hairdos.
Now, we cannot do that, Dorothy. I'm still trying to recover from the last time. Remember about same time of year 2 years ago was that little dinky play?
With that... Gee, Ma, I don't know if this was such a good idea.
I think you're right, Dorothy. Maybe I should have done my own hair. I've been doing it for years. That's why it looks like something you buy on a stick at halftime. Sophia, we're just a little bit nervous. This is a very important event. We want to look perfect. Please, the man works with scissors, not a sandblaster.
Ma, this is all a mistake. We don't belong here. This is one of those Miami Beach shops for little old ladies. Come on, let's get out of here.
All right, ladies. Whose hair do I wash next?
Mine. I'm first. I'm the dirtiest.
Oh, God, you are gorgeous.
Yes, I know. I am Eduardo.
Oh, Eduardo, tonight is very important to us. We want to look our best.
Don't worry, ladies. After Eduardo does a woman's hair, the years melt away. She is transformed into a breathtaking, sensuous, vivacious goddess of beauty. I tried to get all that on the sign, but they charge by the meter. Perhaps we should begin by you telling me what you would like me to do.
Here, I have a picture.
This is not you. You are a vixen. For you, I see a saucier cut, an Audrey Hepburn look. Simple, elegant, and something to accent these delicate features.
Can you really do all that?
My dear, in many respects, styling hair is like making love. To do it well, one must have trust, respect, and a chair you can pump up and down.
I am your clay. Mold me.
Not so fast, Eduardo. What are you going to do with me?
You have good bones. Yes, this is a strong, noble face full of wisdom and sincerity. You could be a Greek goddess.
Oh, go on, Eduardo. I said go on, Eduardo.
Give him a break. He's barely got it out once with a straight face.
What about me? Could I be a goddess too?
No. You are an Earth Mother. Sweet, compassionate, but bubbling with sensuality just below the surface.
Well, that's a relief. All this time I thought it was gas.
Ladies, it's time. Time to walk through the looking glass. Time to take that last glimpse of your former selves. Time to take that giant step into the world of Eduardoism.
You've been drinking again, haven't you?
Right. The magic begins.
Oh, I'm feeling younger and sexier already. Dorothy, how do I look?
Like something that came out of the air duct of the Starship Enterprise.
What?
Ladies, it's time. Time for the unveiling of another Eduardo masterpiece. Sit back. Feast your eyes. And meet the woman you always dreamt you could be.
Eduardo, you've done it again. And again. And again.
Sophia, I still cannot believe you talked us into that.
Please, you three looked gorgeous.
We didn't even look like ourselves.
What's your point?
Ma, you are not helping matters. We are trying to think of a way we can make ourselves look better for that party.
Okay, let me think. It's too bad we're not back home. There's no place like Sicily.
Why do you say that, Sophia?
Because in Sicily, I could solve this whole problem with one phone call.
To who?
Nicodemo the Ugly. Whenever you wanted to look gorgeous at a party, you hired him to be your date.
You mean women paid him to stand next to them at parties and look disgusting?
Please, they paid through the nose. That's also how we usually gave them their change.
Girls, maybe we don't even need to worry about our bodies. At the counseling center, we teach people that changing their dispositions can sometimes be just as effective in making a good impression.
Rose, if you're thinking of one of those personality-enhancing exercises, you're forgetting we tried that already once, too.
And I'll never try
Don't you
that
remember
again.
that, 3 years ago?
It seems like
Stanley
yesterday.
can't remember? Damn.
What's the matter, pussycat?
I can't balance my checkbook. Ah, the hell with it. I'm only off by a few pennies.
A few pennies. To you, it may not be much, but back in Sicily, a few pennies could make the difference between owning a gun and having to insert bullets into your victim manually.
Okay, Ma, I'll try it again. But believe me, there is nothing in this world I hate more. I spoke too soon.
It's me, Stan. Wait, let me rephrase that. It's me, the new Stan.
What are you talking about?
Don't you notice a difference? Can't you see the glow? Can't you see the light radiating off of me?
Sure, it's the torchlight glaring off your head.
I thought I heard a man's voice. Oh, it's you, Stan.
I'm so happy you're all here. I have just had an incredible experience that I wanted to share with my dearest friends.
So what are you doing here?
I'm just finished a seminar with an encounter group called Realizations.
Realizations. Let me guess. It's a group that promises to remove all emotional blocks, self-denial, and lifelong hang-ups in 2 days.
Miss Know-It-All, for your information, it takes 3 days.
So what did it do for you?
I've learned a hell of a lot about what makes Stanley run. Why I'm so reluctant to make commitments, why I can't keep friends, why all my business ventures seem to fail. I finally have an answer.
Because you're a schmuck?
Did you take this seminar?
Stan, I think we've heard enough.
Look, I've gone through a life-changing experience. I feel like I'm free to love anybody.
Oh, please. You said the same thing after you had your vasectomy.
That's okay. In Realizations, I learned that people usually hurt each other unintentionally. Therefore, they deserve a second chance.
I hate you.
Nothing about it. Not now. I'm in a fellowship that accepts me, cares for me, and loves me. They'll always be there for me. And I'd like to enroll all of you in that fellowship.
No.
But you've got to.
Why?
Because if I don't meet my quota for enrolling new people in this loving, accepting, caring fellowship, they're going to kick me out in the street and never speak to me again. Please, at least hear me out.
All right, Stanley. We'll listen to what you have to say.
Beautiful. How about we all go someplace and get comfortable, get some coffee, have something to eat?
I'll go change.
Why? We're only going into the kitchen. Boy, hope you have some cheesecake.
Stan, that's it. I've had it with your freeloading. Get out.
Dorothy, you have so much hostility, so much aggression, so much mistrust. This problem goes deeper than I thought. I'm going to eat a steak with that cheesecake.
Get out.
Out! I'll just leave you the brochure.
Can you believe that man? He actually thought he was going to help us.
Well, he did have one good idea.
What was that?
Cheesecake.
You know, darling, to this day, I cannot understand what you ever saw in that man.
Picture a man 20 pounds lighter, long, wavy hair, rippling muscles.
I can't believe Stan ever looked like that.
He didn't. But do you think if I ever met a man who looked like that, I would have married Stan?
Maybe we shouldn't be so tough on the guy. This brochure actually looks interesting once you get past the picture of the guy in the turban waving from the front seat of the Rolls Royce.
So all those things are just silly.
The unexamined life is a life not worth living.
That's very deep.
And if you're into this stuff, very reasonable. It's $17.95 for that slogan printed on a turban-shaped nightlight.
That is so typical. All those swamis are just out for a buck. I mean, they can't teach you anything that anyone with any common sense doesn't already know.
I didn't know that.
A visual aid.
Oh, really, Ramdas? If it's all so easy, let's hear you answer this question. Describe your best friend.
Ooh, Dorothy, that's a really good question.
Oh, yes, and I'd love to hear the answer.
Well, my best friend is a woman. Someone I have a great deal in common with.
She pretty?
Yeah, she's attractive.
Attractive as in wholesome?
Or attractive as in drop-dead stunningly gorgeous?
Attractive as in attractive.
All right, what else?
She's someone I share my innermost secrets with in strictest confidence.
You mean like the time you told me you borrowed Blanche's car, dented it, and said the bag boy at the grocery store did it?
That's not a secret. I just forgot to mention it.
I think she means more like the time she told me that she went skinny dipping with your cousin Lars before he gave out the pulpit back in St. Gustav.
That's a better example of a secret.
Oh, and you have been talking about me. I'm your best friend.
She'd been talking about me, Blanche.
No, I haven't been talking about either one of you.
What?
I've been talking about both of you. I mean, how could I choose between you two? You're both my best friends.
Dorothy, how sweet.
Ooh, that just gives me a warm, tingly feeling all over. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go slip under the covers and enjoy it. She's gone. You can tell me the truth. You were talking about me, weren't you? That's okay. It'll be our own little secret.
That and the dent in Blanche's car.
You are such a liar.
What?
Neither one of them is your best friend. Admit it. I'm your best friend.
You're right. I was talking about you, Ma. You are my best friend. Just like I'm your best friend.
Best friend? Please, you aren't even my favorite child. When you were 13, there were neighbor children I liked better. Best friend. How about picking up a tab once in a while, pal of mine? Or letting me open my own social security check? Best friend, yeah, right.
That little exercise certainly did not enhance things around here.
I wouldn't say that. After Ma blabbed the truth, you turned the silent treatment into an art form.
Here's my cake.
Oh, Ma, now you cannot eat cake after that big bowl of pasta. It's not healthy.
Sophia, you know, I just thought of something. You're worried about losing a pound? Well, have you ever thought you may not be the same height you always were?
You know, Ma, Blanche could be right. This could be exactly why you're losing weight. Come with me. Remember the first week you were here, we put a mark on the back wall to measure how tall we were? You said they did that at the home to show how your height was declining. Oh, Blanche is right. You are a little bit shorter.
Then you don't have to worry about losing weight. And you don't have to eat that cake.
Why do I get the feeling you three are most happy about the last part?
Oh, you mean us have some cake? Honey, we can't do that. We're dieting. Sure smells good, though.
Looks even better.
Bet you it tastes even better than that.
You three are dieting. I'm throwing it away.
Don't! Oh, girls, we can't do this. Now remember the party. It's 2 weeks from Saturday.
No, it isn't. This year, Phyllis moved it to Sunday. Do we have an extra day? We worry about our bodies tomorrow.
I'll get the plates.
I'll get the fork.
I'll get the hot fudge. I'll get the butter. We may have to grease the doorway to get the three of you out of letter word which means lonely middle-aged woman desperate to meet men.
Oh, is that a clue on your crossword puzzle?
No, I'm getting your personalized license plate for your car.
Here you go, sweetheart. Dorothy, have you ever heard of something called dirty dancing?
Well, of course, Blanche. They did it in that movie.
What movie?
Lawrence of Arabia.
This flyer that came in the mail says they're going to start a dirty dancing course down at Lawson's Dance Studio. What do you say, Dorothy?
Oh, no. I can't see myself swinging my hips and wildly gyrating my pelvis. I am not interested.
And the world heaves a collective sigh of relief.
Rose, how about you? You want to learn dirty dancing?
I don't know. For some odd reason, dirty dancing always sounds dirty.
Come on, Rose. You know you like dancing.
I like square dancing.
This is just like square dancing.
All right, count me in.
Great. Just one thing. When you do-si-do, your legs are wrapped around your partner's neck.
Oh, look, it's a letter from my friends Philomena and Dominic Bosco back in Sicily.
Oh.
They're visiting Miami and they're bringing their daughter Gina.
Who are they?
Oh, well, Gina and I were born within minutes of each other at the same hospital in Brooklyn. That's when Ma became friendly with Philomena, before the family moved back to Sicily.
Will the Boscos be staying with us, Sophia? Unless there's a bidding war with the neighbors. Well, even if we lose, at least they'll be close by. Don't worry. There won't be any trouble. They'll all stay in my room.
Oh, Ma, 3 people in one bed? What'll the Boscos say?
If you're throwing a goat, they'll say this is just like home.
Oh, hi, Ma.
Oh, here, Dorothy, I want to know what you think of my pasta pesto. It's for the Boscos. They'll be here any minute.
Ma, this is awful.
I'm also boiling the crud off the sink stop. Try the other pot. Hello, Dorothy. Hi, Sophia.
Hi. Tell me, how'd the class go?
Oh, not so bad, really, although it was harder than I expected. But I'm sure that in time I'll be able to master the technique and absorb the subtleties.
She's stuck. But the teacher said I was a natural.
Ooh, let me get this straight. Blanche couldn't get the hang of dirty dancing, but you could?
Dorothy, now do you see why I'm so embarrassed? Can you imagine a dance with movements just like making love and I can't do it?
Relax, Blanche. Maybe standing up is what's throwing.
There are the Boscos. Philomena!
This is such a warm, wonderful moment.
Oh, I just wish I spoke Italian so I'd know what they were saying.
So good to see you, Sophia. So good to see you. Ah, and this must be Dorothea. You probably don't remember, but over 50 years ago, I held you naked in my arms.
And you peed on his suit.
It's okay, look. You can hardly see it anymore.
Oh, let me introduce my friends. This is Rose and Blanche.
Oh, what a charming old world couple. Welcome to Miami.
Ma questo mi sembra una donna di strada.
What'd she say?
She says she wants to thank you for your gracious welcome.
Oh, my Italian must really be rusty. I could swear she asked if you were a streetwalker.
Tell me, where is Gina? Isn't she with you?
She's outside. She's bartering with the cabbie. Imagine a man who would take cash over a rooster.
Well, tell us now, what brings you all to Florida?
Well, we are here to take our daughter back to Sicily for her wedding.
Yeah, but Gina came with you.
Gina is not our daughter.
She's not.
No. You are our daughter.
Please ignore him. The man spent 90 days on the high seas drinking grain alcohol from a goat bladder.
Dominique speaking the truth. After Gina took a blood test for her marriage, we find out it is not possible she is related to us. The hospital, there must have been some mix-up.
You mean they switched the babies?
Oh, but this is ridiculous.
Absolutely. We can prove it. Dorothy, show him your driver's license.
Look, I know this is a shock, but it gets better. You are getting married.
To the most handsome man in the village.
Wait a minute. There is not one shred of evidence, not one logical reason why I should not believe that this woman is my mother. whether Gina is her real daughter.
Buongiorno, I'm a Gina.
That's disgusting. Can't you find a better place to clip your toenails?
Don't call me Ma. Call me Sophia like my other friends.
Ma, I am very upset, so please stop teasing me.
Dorothy, I've never told this to anyone before. The day I left the hospital with you, I had a gnawing feeling in the pit of my stomach.
Because you suspected I wasn't your daughter?
No, because I was in labor for 38 hours. And the doctor who delivered you bought his obstetric tools from a restaurant supply store. Now stop talking crazy and go to bed. Good night. Dorothy, you got a cough drop?
No.
Hard candy?
No.
A Tic Tac?
Does it say Kmart on the back of my nightgown?
As a matter of fact, it does, you cheapskate.
You know, Ma, I remember when I was a little girl.
Oh, God.
I used to have these terrible nightmares, monsters in the closet, and you'd always let me sleep in your room. You remember, Ma? And I remember how you and Pop would get me to stop crying. You'd put your arms around me and kiss me and say, as long as you're in my arms, everything's going to be okay. Ma, that's what I need now. A parent to hug me and tell me everything's going to be okay.
Don't worry, baby. Everything is going to be molto bene.
What the hell is going on here?
I heard your voice in the hallway, and I wanted to see why my bambina was up so late.
Don't call me your bambina.
Dominic, you waited the bambino.
Stop saying that.
Raise your voice at your mom. You're not too old for me to take you across my knee.
You lay a finger on me, your teeth will be back in Sicily before you are.
That's my girl. You got lots of spirit, just like your beautiful mama.
Thank you.
This has gone far enough.
What's gone far
I
enough?
was talking to her, but from now on, she'll be Ma number 1, and you're Ma number 2. I think I'm slowly going out of my mind.
All right. Enough. Tomorrow, I'll go to the hospital and have a blood test and settle this whole mess once and for all. Capiche? Now, go to bed.
Oh, thank heaven this will all be settled tomorrow. Thanks, Ma. I love you, Ma. Ma. Ma.
Are you talking to me?
Don't even speak to me, Rose. What you did was terrible. I've never been so humiliated in my entire life.
That's not true. What about the time you got caught with the organ man?
Don't comfort me, Rose.
All right, girls, then what happened?
Blanche and I went dancing. She was sure she could out-dirty dance me, even though I am better in class. So we went to a club. Well, I got up first, and I was pretty good. And then Blanche got up.
And she was bad?
Well, I couldn't tell. I was blinded by the reflection off some gold chains on a guy named Nick. But I think the laughter spoke for itself.
That's enough, Rose. Dorothy, what are you doing up?
I couldn't sleep. Just keep thinking about Ma and whose mother she really is.
You're worried she might be Gina's?
No, I'm worried she might be Phil Rizzuto's. Notice the phrase phrase, holy cow, creeping into her conversation.
Oh, Dorothy, you have nothing to worry about.
Oh, Blanche, of course I do. I am confronting the possibility that the woman I have lived with and known and loved for my entire life may not even be my mother.
But honey, that's exactly the point. What's the difference if she did or didn't give birth to you? You two really know each other and you really love each other. A lot more than most mamas and their children ever do. Nothing that has happened or will happen can ever change that. Of course, I could be wrong.
Excuse me, would you like a cup of coffee?
Oh, no, thank you.
The vending machine gave me two by mistake. Hospitals. Nothing ever works the way it's supposed to.
Wait a minute. Just because a hospital vending machine screws up a lousy cup of coffee doesn't mean that the hospital did anything wrong. Oh, sure, a mistake like getting two babies mixed up makes the headlines. But the point is, statistics back me up. Hospitals are remarkably efficient institutions. I mean, seriously. How often does a hospital mix up two babies? Have you ever heard of such a thing? Well, have you?
Are you here for the methadone program?
I'm sorry, I'm here for my mother.
Surgery.
No, blood test.
Oh, someone going into surgery.
I can understand why you'd be a little nervous.
Oh, you know, no matter how many times you have to go through something like this, I guess you never really prepared for it. Look at me. My hands are shaking. I'm sweating. My head is spinning. I wish I could be only a little nervous.
Dr. Watkins to OR, Dr. Watkins to OR.
Well, that's me. I have to run.
No, what took you so long? All they did was draw a little blood.
At my age, that's like wildcat drilling for oil.
Ma, when are you going to get the results of the blood test? I'm a nervous wreck.
It'll only take a few minutes. Relax, would you?
Oh, Ma, how can I relax? Any minute now, somebody can walk in here and tell me you're not really my mother.
Let me remind you of something that may set your mind at ease.
Are you going to tell a story?
No, I'm going to sing a Negro spiritual. Shut up and listen. Do you remember the first day you went to school?
No.
I do. You looked so adorable in that pink and white polka dot dress. I loved that dress. Even after you outgrew it, it was tucked away in an upstairs closet for years.
You put it away for sentimental reasons?
No, your brother Phil hid it there. He used to like to wear it when he visited the firehouse. Anyway, we got to the school and I walked you to your classroom. And as I turned to go, you started to cry, Mommy, Mommy, I want Mommy. But the teacher told me to go, so I did. And I left you there, screaming, crying, with the tears pouring down your face.
I guess all kids go through that the first day of school.
No, you were the only one. It took a good half hour to calm you down, but that didn't last long.
What happened?
Every time the teacher turned her back, little Debbie Tance did something she shouldn't. Of course, her mother was the same way every time her father turned his back. The woman was a real tramp.
Yeah. But you digress.
Right. So there's Debbie putting gum in your hair, hiding your lunch, stealing your toys when no one was looking. When I come to pick you up, I think you're going to say you never want to go to school again. But what do you tell me? You love it. You made a new friend named Debbie.
Ma, what the hell does this have to do? Wait a minute. How did you know what happened? I mean, if the teacher didn't see Debbie...
I saw. I stood at the window and watched you for 4 hours. In case you needed me.
You didn't.
No big deal. Any real mother would do that for her kid.
Mrs. Petrillo, I have the results of your test.
Florida dance class today.
I can see that. You're wearing your heat-seeking stretch pants.
Blanche, you're not dressed for class.
That's because I'm not going.
Why not?
Why not? I will tell you why not. Because I cannot flounce around the dance floor like some cheap, trashy slut in heat. Lord knows I've tried.
Blanche, look.
Rose, please, I do not need a lecture. I am a klutz. I can accept that.
I guess it's no big thing. You're just awkward when it comes to your body.
Say what?
You have no coordination. Obviously, the stories about all your romantic escapades have been greatly exaggerated.
Just what is that supposed to mean?
Blanche, if you can't do a simple dance, how do you expect me to believe that story about you and the Flying Finelli brothers?
That was all true. To this day, I get flushed every time I pass the jungle gym.
Oh, come on, Blanche. That story is no truer than the one you told about you and Buzz in the lunar module.
Oh, that does it. Rose, I would never lie about the U.S. space program. Awkward when it comes to my body, huh? No coordination? You want to see your body defy the laws of nature, physics, and Dade County? Just hit that music, girl, and follow my lead. Look into my eyes. This is not what it looks like.
What they do is their business, but if I ever see your hand on Rose's behind, it'll kill me.
Ciao, everybody! We gotta catch a boat!
Oh, Ma, they're leaving.
And we're taking our daughter Gina back home to marry Guido.
Your daughter Gina? Well, what about Dorothy?
Dorothy, what'd they say about the blood test?
We didn't wait around for the results. I don't need a blood test to tell me who my mother is. A mother is someone who raises you and loves you and is always there for you. I don't need any more proof than that.
Me neither. I raised her. And I was the one who got her through that awkward period. The 50 toughest years of my life.
That's the same way we feel about our Gina.
It's not that it wouldn't be nice to have you as a daughter, Dorothea, but we love Gina.
And so does Guido. He wrote us he could never love anyone but Gina. He wants us to return her to him right now. Dorothea, I am so sorry we put you through all this. You would have made a wonderful daughter. But then you already have for your mother, Sophia. Arrivederci. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Oh, what sweet people.
Oh, I hope everything works okay for Gina.
Why shouldn't it? She's got a man waiting for her back home who owns a goat. In Sicily, that makes you a yuppie.
You know, Rose, all that dancing has just done wonders for me. I feel so energized. I feel so alive. I feel like working this body up into a manic frenzy.
Well, great. We still have time to get to class.
Oh, who cares about class? The circus is in town. I say we go look up the Flying Finelli brothers.
How about a cup of tea?
Good idea, pussycat.
Ma, you never thought I wasn't your daughter, did you?
Of course not.
Because if you want to check the results
Oh,
of...
don't talk crazy. Go in and make the tea. I'll be right in.
What have you got there?
Nothing.
Mom, when you said you forgot your keys and you went back into the waiting room, you got the results of the test, didn't you?
What if I did?
Let me see the lab results, Mom.
This is Petrillo to you.
Then I'm not your daughter.
Gotcha, Dorothy. It was just a shopping list. You have absolutely no sense of humor. Just like your Uncle Vito. At least I think it was your Uncle Vito. Kidding, just kidding.
What is a crazy thing for me now? It is spending time with you. I want to stay with you forever so that I can see you, love you, and care for you. Do you know what is a crazy thing for me now? It is spending time with you. I want to stay with you forever so that I can see you, love you, and care for you. I feel magical when you are around me. I feel that there is a connection of the heart and soul. Your love gives me a vibe that I can internally feel. Baby, say yes, you are the light of my life. My love will never change. I have seen love before, but I never felt that great before. I can say proudly that I love you and your love is great. You are such an amazing man. I have seen love before, but I never felt that great before. I can say proudly that I love you and your love is great. You are such an amazing man. You have awakened a part of me. You have created something I've never knew. You not only care about me, but you always respect me as I am. You have accepted a part of me, and that makes all the difference to me. You are such an amazing man. I have seen love before, but I never felt that great before. I can say proudly that I love you and your love is great. You are such an amazing man. I have seen love before, but I never felt that great before. I can say proudly that I love you and your love is great. You are such an amazing man. You have awakened a part of me. You have created something I've never knew. You not only care about me, but you always respect me as I am. You have accepted a part of me, and that makes all the difference to me. You are such an amazing man. You have awakened a part of me. You have created something I've never knew. You not only care about me, but you always respect me as I am. You have accepted a part of me, and that makes all the difference to me. You are such an amazing man.